Hello and welcome. I'll be discussing both the legal and ethical obligations that we as citizens have to our community through what we say and what we do, and also what exactly a demagogue is and how they can be pretty detrimental in what they do. I'll start with what we can do for society. Part of the responsibility that we have as citizens is to communicate what we think about certain things. Just knowing a ton of facts about everything doesn't really guarantee that we'll be useful or successful in that regard. It's the fact that communication is absolutely necessary in order to make a difference. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that we must do everything that we can do in order to make sure that our opinion is the one that's chosen. It really just means that if we don't ever speak out, then nothing will ever change for the better. Well, like voting, for example. If no one voted, then it wouldn't be up to us to decide who goes into office. Even on a smaller scale, like a town hall forum or a small group or university club speech, it's important to know how just to get your point across and make a difference in the things that you deem necessary. Now, I especially like the point that our textbook gave us in that people working together, which just won't happen without communication, ultimately leads to an advancement of the common good. Without a pool of thoughts, nothing would ever really get done the right way. Now, this does come with its own set of rules. We shouldn't just steal ideas from others and present it as our own because that's plagiarism. Instead, if we get ideas from elsewhere, we must paraphrase them, that is, changing up the language a little bit to fit your own while still keeping those objective facts in check. Now, because most of the stuff we may say is highly opinionated, people have and will still use it for a lot of manipulation. And that's exactly what demagogue is. That's pretty much the definition of what it is. They are people that actively try to deceive their audience and manipulate their thoughts in order to get everyone to support their idea by getting everyone all emotional. A particularly noteworthy example was Senator Joseph McCarthy during the Cold War era, and he tried to make everyone fearful of an uncertain future after that all the Cold War stuff happened. And honestly, that still happens a lot these days, especially with the widespread pandemic and media feeding hype that no one really knows what to believe anymore. Even though some use their powers to deceive, speech is really powerful, and if done the right way, can really cause a lot of necessary change to happen in the world where we live in. Thank you for listening.